Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Ozlander's Break Sun. This is going to be on YouTube as break number 630. This is Pick Your Team case break number 6 of 2017 Panini Contenders Football. 12 box case break. Everything ships except for veteran base. Your non-numbered inserts will be sandwiched in between the top-loaded penny sleeve numbered inserts and autographs. Any of the round numbers that have two players from two different teams on it will be split evenly between the two teams. And if there's an odd amount of cards of those, after all the other sorting is done for this case, the shortest stack will get the odd one, if there is one. If we have any of those numbered, we'll roll a single die as we come to them. 1, 2, 3 left side, 4, 5, 6 right side. If we have any dual autographs, we had one last night at 15. I'll leave it up to the owners of the card. And if they're not here, it'll go to default random at the end of the break on random.org. I haven't had random.org to work for me for a while, but I was able to download a different downloaded Google Chrome tonight and got it to work on there, so we can have it back for randoms. We'll also randomize any points. Say we have 450, 250, and 150. 450 go to the first spot after random, 250 to second, 150 to the third, and so forth. Randomize all those off at the end. Let's go ahead and go over our screen share mode here and go over teams and participants. Pick Your Team case number 7 is already in the store. If anybody wants the Raiders, I took them as the last team available just to fill the case for $24. Anybody wants them last second here. Bogey 79, Brother Corey with his 49ers holding them down. DPZ 912, David. Thanks again, David, for coming through and taking a chunk of teams to help get us full here. You have the Bears and the Bengals this round. K Nelly 83, my boy Kevin. Excuse me, with the Bills. Biggio 57, Matt with them Broncos. Thanks, Matt. Kevin also has the Browns. David also has the Bucks. Radar 0311, my boy Jesse with the Cardinals. Thanks for grabbing them, buddy. Ramo, Brother Ray with the Chargers this round. Missing Chrome, Brian. Holding down them Chiefs. Thanks, Brian. J. Bradley B with his PC Colts. Big Red, Jason, making that triumphant return son with his PC Cowboys. No Shelter, Jesse with the Dolphins this round. Good luck, Jesse. Kevin has his PC Eagles. No Shelter, Jesse also with the Falcons. David also with the Giants. Brother Leo with the Jaguars. Looking for some more Fournette. M49 Shift, my boy Mark with them Jets. Big Bogey, that is a combo team of Big Red and Bogey 79 with the Lions. Noah Spence, Buck, yeah, Shane with the Packers and the Panthers. Good luck, Shane. You had a crazy special win earlier. Wooly 1, John with the Patriots this round. Good luck, John. And I have those Raiders unless somebody wants them here. Shane has the Rams. Big Red and Dead with the split Raven spot. Ramo, Ray with the Redskins. Christopher with the Saints. Spike Owen, Kelly with his PC Seahawks. Good luck, Kelly. Brother Leo with the Steelers. R Throne 1869. Rob with the Texans. Good luck, bud. Thanks for jumping in the break. David also with the Titans. And Shane also with the Vikings. We had a spectacular case last night. Let's see if we can recreate some of that magic tonight. Good luck, everybody. We had a little stall out tonight and fill in, but as always, keep it chugging along and finished her up here. So I'm probably going to make tomorrow, case number 7, which is still now in the store, the last break until Monday. Game plan as of now is to do shipping on Friday. Try to get y'all stuff out first thing Saturday morning. Get a little quicker to y'all. I could catch Friday and mail out Monday if we have enough interest to get that one filling. Once this next one fills. But either way, I will have one in the store over the weekend, marinating and filling up for Monday for us to break. Plenty more cases of Contenders to come. We will keep our prices the same. I've noticed a couple of buddies of mine that I follow have already kind of ran the course on their contenders, and it looks like won't be running anymore. So hopefully we'll gain some more contender lovers looking for breaks here. So less people will be running it. Yeah, we've seen about everything possible except the gold or silver ticket. We had the Super Bowl vet ticket last night of Robert Kelly. We haven't had a Cook yet, a Dalvin Cook, and we haven't had a Alvin Kamara. Don't think we've had a Mike Williams either. But other than that, we pretty much had all the bigger names. Can't say it enough, y'all. I really appreciate you guys choosing me to break with all the options out there and jumping in, helping keep the dream alive here. Love hosting the breaks for y'all. Kind of wish we could get an earlier start like we used to, and maybe fill a couple a night, but things don't seem to pop off anymore until about 8 Eastern. And a buddy of mine that does breaks during the daytime, I'm always telling him I'm amazed by it. He's able to get that kind of crowd to even fill anything during the day. Maybe it's my cold fingers, but so far, every pack is ripping strange. May have got a whole case like this. There we go. See, we just had a store purchase through the store already for the next case. I'm going to guess that is the Cowboys, just judging from who I saw there. Laser 9431. Indeed, picked his PC Cowboys out. Update that right quick so they're not just sitting there showing out of stock. I'm down to 25 in tomorrow night's case. Thank you, Charles, if you're listening, buddy. Box number 1, let's get into it and see what we got. Good luck, gentlemen. Rookie year contender, Deshaun Watson. Have plenty of those kid reporters. If anybody does want those, let me know. Pumphrey and Cohen, these are the cards that will be split between the two teams. Unless we have any that are numbered, and then we'll roll the die. First up, Matt Breida, rookie ticket. Excuse me. He has been showing out, catching some passes from Jimmy G. Legendary contender, Randy Moss. I got a base there that's soaking up. I'm going to toss that one. Rookie of the year contender, TJ Watt. MVP contender, Matt Stafford. John Ross III. Bengals out of the gate. One of those last teams David swooped through and grabbed. Rookie ticket, John Ross III on card. Some more really bent up base there. Marcus Mariota, MVP contender. Corey Davis and Mike Williams, round numbers. Rookie of the Year contender, Leonard Fournette. And what we have here, playoff ticket, Big Ben, 39 of 249. First non-autographed top-loaded card. Ezekiel Elliott, MVP contender. Team quad for the Steelers. Drew Brees, MVP contender. And Hassan Reddick, rookie ticket variation for the Cardinals. Jesse Radar on the board with those $19 Cardinals. Definitely seem to be. Jabril Peppers, TJ Watt. Really, all those cheap teams have hit. Just about all of them, every case of some sort. Rookie of the Year contender, Deshaun Kaiser. Cardinals had a ton of hits in, I think it was the first two cases. Quad for the Cowboys. And Geronimo Allison, championship ticket. 49 of 49. Last one made for the Packers. That's a shame. Packers this round. I didn't notice that, so I put it in a penny sleeve. It's got a little something going on with the bottom edge there. See if that'll focus. Didn't notice it, so put it in the sleeve. That's autograph number 4, so we should have at least one more. Legendary contender Jason Tatum. MVP contender 131 of 199. Aaron Rodgers for the Packers. Round numbers, Brian Hill and TJ Logan. Legendary contenders, Jim Kelly. And there's our other autograph. We'll just do it last here. Rookie of the Year contender, Jabril Peppers. And rookie ticket, Adoree Jackson for the Titans. Another one of those teams left toward the end. Seem to be quite a few Titans. Hit every case so far. And there's 5 guaranteed autos in that one. We have been seeing a ton of cases, a ton of boxes rather that had 6. We had a box a couple of cases ago that had 7 autos. Yeah, they got those for the Packers, the Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers possibilities. Then you got that one dude that sells decent, I was telling you about earlier. Excuse me. It's like Gutowski or something like that. Then you got Aaron Jones too. We got several other rookies. I don't know if any of those guys are really worth anything, but let's see a few Packers. Respond to Leo here right quick. He just sent for the Jaguars and Falcons in the next case. Down to 25 in that one now. Alright, box number 2. Let's get it. Looks like we might have, no, just an insert. Thought we had one right on top. That is numbered though, is what stood out. 11 of 199, one off the jersey number. Rookie of the Year contender Curtis Samuel. Rookie of the Year contender Cooper Kupp. Jacob Hollister. I haven't seen that one but a couple of times. For the Patriots. Rookie ticket. MVP contender Aaron Rodgers. Trubisky and Watson round numbers. And Chris Wormley, rookie ticket for the Ravens. I had that same Raven last night, I believe it was. I have a redemption coming up here. Spotted a minute ago. Jake Butt and George Kittle. Before we get to the redemption, we've got rookie ticket Lego My Ego Jordan Leggett. The rookie ticket variation, which probably has the highest current run in the entire set, I would guess. You see him so much. See, we just had another team taken to the store. If you're new and you're listening on YouTube, our breakers and didn't put in a screen name for me, make sure to let me know a screen name to put in the spreadsheet for you. Legendary contender Mark Gastineau for the Jets. You can always email me at the same PayPal. Mitch Trubisky, Rookie of the Year contender. Carlos Henderson, Rookie of the Year contender. Otherwise, I'll just use your first name and last initial. I don't have one for you in the comments. And there's the redemption. We had one coming. That is Wayne Gallman. We had that one last night. That's the regular rookie ticket. We also had, I think actually we had a playoff ticket last night, not the rookie ticket. And we also had the one insert to 10 last night. So that was autograph number 4 in box 2. We got at least one more coming. That was the Packers that just sold. Pulled in from the store, so they're not just sitting there showing out of stock. This year's Vince Mail. I don't know. Leggett was a beast in college, I thought. I mean, I don't know if he'll ever make it in the NFL. Wasn't he a Clemson guy? I believe. MVP contender Matt Ryan. Jaguars quad. MVP contender Cam. Rookie of the Year contender Jamal Adams. Oh, print run wise, you mean? Yeah. David Gottschalk's rookie ticket for the Dolphins. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's a Clemson guy. He did some things in college. Thank you guys for getting those payments on in. The teams called on the line. We're all up to date now. Brian Hill and TJ Logan. Jim Kelly legendary contender. Rookie of the Year contender Jabril Peppers. And we're going to have a 6th autograph. Ardarius Stewart. Now, I would have thought, being a Jets RPS guy, we'd see him more than anything. We've definitely seen Leggett more. Ardarius Stewart. So since that was number 6, that's probably it. Let's shuffle through the rest here. Zeke, MVP contender. Drew Brees, MVP contender. Peppers and Watt, round numbers. 36 of 99 championship ticket, Todd Gurley. Helped me win my fantasy league. Or, well, not my fantasy league, but Kevin's fantasy league. Only one I was in this year. And Deshaun Kaiser, Rookie of the Year contender. So we did have 6 in that one. 2 on card. Well, that was only the 2nd box, so not great so far with 2nd box. Only the 2nd box. Wayne Gallman is pretty much the highlight at this point, I believe, unless I'm forgetting something from the 1st box. So I'll be live again tomorrow, y'all. That'll probably be the last break until Monday. I like to take Friday to do shipping and get y'all stuff to the post office early on Saturday mornings. Get to you a little quicker instead of waiting until Monday to send them out. We're already down to 25 tomorrow's case, just in case somebody didn't see that earlier. There's a link. Feel free to grab teams anytime between now and 7 Eastern tomorrow. I try to always jump on by 7 Eastern, sometimes maybe a little after, a little before. Let's see what we got in box number 3 here. Evan Ingram, Rookie of the Year contender. Oh, 250 points going out to everybody in the break. That'll be random off at the end. We've already had that made up for since we had an extra autograph in box 2. So we could still have 4 autos. And this one still break even at the end. Jamal Agnew, that's going to be a variation rookie ticket for the Lions. It was snowing in Greensboro earlier here. I looked outside when I saw that and didn't see anything falling here, but I'm sure we've had a little bit fall here too. If we make it through tomorrow during the day and it doesn't reach 32 degrees, it'll be the second longest streak in North Carolina since records have been kept that we were below 32 degrees. It's going to be like 8 or 9 days. MVP contender Jameis Winston. Some of you guys in the cold parts of the country will laugh at that, but it's been 10 degrees here every night for a few nights, and that is extremely cold for North Carolina. 96 of 199 MVP contender Carson Wentz. MVP of his rehab group. What? And Derek Carr, MVP contender. Ryan Switzer and Judy Chesson, round numbers. Jordan Willis, rookie ticket for the Bengals. It's autograph number 2, box 3. Rookie of the Year contender, Zay Jones. I wish we was playing y'all instead of the Saints, but it's hard. Like, what is it? Corey said the other day. Bucks, quads. It's hard to beat the same team 3 times in a season. I think MVP contender Le'Veon Bell, if we were playing at our house, it'd definitely be leaning a lot further our way. It's going to be tough. Isaiah McKenzie, rookie ticket for the Broncos. I forgot about that. Game's being on Saturday. So we're still looking for our own card here. Rookie of the Year contender Curtis Samuel. Legendary contender Chris Dolman. Don't forget, guys, I forgot to say it at the beginning of the video, but of course I'll do a full recap of autographs at the end. Leonard Fournette and Christian McCaffrey. Round numbers. Legendary contender Drew Pearson. We just had some more teams taken in tomorrow's case. Wow, I just said earlier we'd only seen that dude a couple times. Now we've seen him twice in 3 boxes. Jacob Hollister, rookie ticket for the Patriots. 16 in Austin, Texas. That's mighty cold for Texas, too. Juju Smith-Schuster, Rookie of the Year contender. I was having a chat with a buddy of mine. I think that may have been on here last night. May have been in Facebook Messenger. I can't remember. MVP contender Dak Prescott. And the homes are just built different in different parts of the country. So that cold here is a lot colder than it would be if the home was built to withstand it. Mike Evans, MVP contender. And championship ticket out of nowhere. 22 of 25. Variation championship ticket on card, Joe Williams. It is pretty. I know supposedly from what little bit I know about Joe Williams, he isn't that great, but that is a pretty card. Not much could be said about the 49ers at all, though, until about 6 weeks ago, huh? You never know. Trent Taylor and Isaiah McKenzie round numbers. Rookie of the Year, David Njoku, MVP contender of the year. Or Rookie of the Year. Quad Falcons and LeGarrette Blount. Ooh, cracked ice, 1 of 25. We got some cracked ice. Earl Campbell, legendary contender. Non-auto, but cracked ice nonetheless. Oh, LeGarrette Blount. For Kevin and his Eagles. They're that much sharper this year, it seems to me, than normal. Cracked ice is always nice. So we did have 5 autographs plus the cracked ice. Going in the PC. So just to make sure we don't overfill anything here, fellas, I'm going to pull those teams that were just taken so they're not just sitting in the store out of stock. A lot of people don't pay attention that it says out of stock or 1 in stock, and sometimes let them still check out. I have to monitor the store. Saints and Seahawks were taken. By Mr. Spiko and Kelly Allen. We still have plenty of time. Gotta fill this case up. By the time we finish here, I will sure bust it tonight. We'll get another one rolling. You know, I always say that. We did it on the night of release. Normally we do that several nights during the Contenders run every year. Worst case scenario, we don't fill tonight, but we're that much closer tomorrow. Get it busted quicker. Let's get into box number 4 here. Not yet, Kelly. You haven't missed much yet. We just had a Joe Williams championship ticket, 25 with Garrett Blount, cracked ice. We had a Wayne Gallman redemption. This has been pretty weak so far. We did have John Ross. I forgot about John Ross. But yeah, not much else to speak of, really. Matt Breida rookie ticket was the first hit of the break, which I know was a pretty decent one for the 49ers. No Seahawks yet. I thought you were going to say you got tickets to the game when I first saw it, Kevin. I'm getting emails 2 or 3 times a day trying to get me to go to New Orleans to see the Panthers play. Like, yeah, I wish I had it like that. Probably too cold down there anyway. I'm not a big fan of the cold games. Yeah. That's who Brad was trying to get, Kelly, because he sells so well. He gave him up to you in that one break. So yeah, this one definitely needs to heat up. I mean, those haven't been absolutely terrible or anything so far, but it's not what we're looking for. The Brita and Ross are nice. I'm honestly not sure, really. I'm not 100% positive there's any in the first 3 or 4. There you go. Corey's keeping track. I don't remember us having a Kamara. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, we haven't pulled a Kamara yet. No Kamara, no Mike Williams, and what's the other one? Oh, Dalvin Cook. How about a rookie ticket, TJ Watt? That's a little better. For the Steelers. Leo inked this round. Oh, okay, you're already thinking about this one. I hear you. I can tell you that apparently Kamara is not as tough a pull as it seems from our cases. I had another breaker buddy of mine that's opened the same amount of cases we have and had 2 or 3. So Fournette and McCaffrey, round numbers. Drew Pearson, legendary contender. He just hadn't fallen in ours yet. Rookie of the Year contender, Juju Smith-Schuster. DeMonte Casey. Rookie ticket for the Falcons. I don't recall seeing that one yet. Yeah, that's a new name. Pretty nice penmanship there, and to keep it all on sticker, too. He has a cornerback. I wish that these had like the one style did one year. It said what round they were picked and number. We haven't seen that one. Thank you, by the way, Kelly, for grabbing Saints and Seahawks in the next one, buddy. Dak Prescott, MVP contender. We're down to 22 in that one already. MVP contender, Mike Evans. We're doing a pretty bang-up job of filling that first half. It's the last third that it's kind of a struggle once we're live at night. Trent Taylor and Isaiah McKenzie, round numbers. And 32 of 249, playoff ticket, Jordy Nelson for the Packers. Yeah, you know, in years past, different designs have had the draft and everything. I've seen a couple that said what round they were picked. I haven't seen any that said exactly what number. So we should have 3 more in here. Or, well, we did have the 250 points, so I forgot about that. So at least 2 more. Team quad for the Bucks. MVP contender Le'Veon Bell. Rookie of the Year contender Curtis Samuel. And Matt Milano. Rookie ticket for the Bills. Another guy we see quite a bit. And right behind that, Cooper Rush. Playoff ticket. 9/99. Got his college jersey number inscribed on that one. It's got a little edge thing here going on with it. Can't hardly even see that on camera. 9/99. It's Big Red with the Cowboys. What up, Jason? Wake up over there. So with the points, that gives us 5, and the TJ Watt will be on card, I believe. Actually, he's not an RPS guy, so maybe not. Rookie of the Year contender, Cooper Kupp. Is TJ Watt? 99/99. CJ Beathard, Rookie of the Year contender. I'm thinking we're going to have another one here anyway to make up for the points, regardless. Yeah, I think the Watt will be sticker too because he was an optic. Trubisky and Deshaun Watson, so that should mean we have an on card coming still. Hopefully here. I think the stack's still too thick not to have something else. Mark Gastineau, legendary contender. There he is. Not the one we're looking for the Rams, but Josh Reynolds on card rookie ticket. I had to think about the Watt thing there for a second. James Conner's on card, so is Juju, but Watt's not. Carlos Henderson, Rookie of the Year contender. MVP contender, Matt Ryan. Shoot, I think we got another one coming here. So we're going to have 6 autographs and points. Basically a 7-hit box here. Aaron Rodgers, MVP contender. And the ever-present rookie ticket, Tre'Davious White. Also for the Bills. Rookie ticket. Rookie of the Year contender, David Njoku. Quad for the Falcons. And legendary contender, Earl Campbell. Well, 6 autographs. And I'm pretty sure the points was in that one if it wasn't in the one before. TJ Watt was nice. Hopefully we're getting all the average and man boxes out of the way here. You know, no real barn burner. I've had about a half a dozen decent cards. Nothing super spectacular yet. Well, it wouldn't be 1 and 3, it'd be 1 and 2. But I don't know. I think that our chances of winning would go up a whole lot if it was in our house instead of theirs. We just play so much better at home. But I'd rather be playing your Eagles. I think we'd have a better chance of beating your Eagles than we will the Saints. I'm sure you'll totally disagree, but it was pretty close with Wentz, so I don't think we'd have a problem without him. It all depends on how the offense plays that day there. The offense is so up and down with us. We had a couple of games where the defense was a little off, but the defense, for the most part, all season has been on point. Due for an insert in Bet Auto. I bet you would. I'm sure. I have a feeling that you're going to be pretty sad either way, though, boss. I truly believe that the Rams or the Saints are going to take the NFC. And I call every year it's going to be the Patriots or the Steelers on the AFC side. It's pretty much been the standard for years. There always comes down to that chance of a Panthers and Steelers Super Bowl. That would be amazing. Yeah, them Vikings, though, have those flaws. They've been exposed several times now. I didn't really think. I thought that game we played them was going to be a lot tougher. Jabril Peppers, 67 of 99, Rookie of the Year contender for the Browns. I don't think that the Vikings can hang with the Saints or the Rams there. The Rams are kind of iffy sometimes too, though. I've seen them play a game where they were kind of off. Legendary contender Alan Page. Rookie of the Year contender Joe Mixon. And a second Chris Wormley. This is a different variation, though. 42 of 49 championship ticket Chris Wormley for the Ravens. Second hit for that $19 squad. It's all up to how our offense plays for us. The problem is, we're missing like 3 receivers right now. Raheem Mostert. I haven't seen the updated. We didn't have Jonathan Stewart this past week, which hurt us. That and Cam throwing, for 25%. Worst game of his life, passing-wise. Jordan Howard, MVP contender. Phillip Rivers, MVP contender. Webb and Beathard. How about veteran ticket Dan Bailey? Alrighty then, out of nowhere. Jason and his PC Cowboys. A couple of these other guys been battling it out for the Cowboys every case. They're already gone in the next one. Probably be a little envious of that one. Dan Bailey, on card. He does have a nice autograph. That's pretty cool. We had a Vinatieri in an earlier case. Rookie of the Year contender Kenny Galladay. Panthers quad. Legendary contender Jim Otto. And there, speaking of the Panthers, rookie ticket Curtis Samuel. Shane and the Panthers this round. I hear you, buddy. I thought you had fallen asleep. What's up, Bobby boy? It doesn't sound like very much fun on a regular basis anyway, but wait a minute. Kareem Hunt for Rookie of the Year contender. Sidney Jones and Kevin King, round numbers. Steve Young, legendary contender. Duke Riley for the Falcons. Honestly, David, this has been fairly weak so far. You hit a John Ross in the first box. We had the Breida guy for the 49ers that sells decent. We had a cracked ice, a Garrett Blunt non-auto. We just had this Dan Bailey veteran ticket for the Cowboys, which is pretty cool. I know I'm probably leaving something out, but nothing fantastic yet. Nothing to write home about. That is 5 autographs. I know we got at least one more coming up here in this box. Definitely not the banger that last night was so far. Rookie of the Year contender, Samaje Perine. Kirk Cousins, MVP contender. Ellie Mae Manning, MVP contender. And on card, Amara Darboh, rookie ticket variation for Kelly, Spike Owen, and the Seahawks. Michigan boy. You did hit an Adoree Jackson, I remember, for the Titans. I was thinking several of those teams that were there toward the end have hit. Several of the cheap teams have hit. Falcons, Ravens got a couple. Cardinals got a hit. Carlos Henderson and Taywan Taylor round numbers. Rookie of the Year contender Mike Williams. Team quad for the Titans. Playoff ticket 50 of 249, Amir Abdullah. And looks like that's going to be it. MVP contender Julio Jones. We'll do a full recap at the end. I can't think of anything. Josh Reynolds, Cooper Rush, TJ Watt. Forgot about the Watt. That was nice. Joe Williams, the 25 championship ticket. Darius Stewart, Wayne Gallman redemption. There's the Adoree. Yeah, there's your John Ross. Son Reddick. We did have 6 autographs in that last box. Gotta heat up. We still have 7 boxes to go out of 12. It's not like we don't have plenty to go. The trend we're seeing is at least 2 of the top tier names every case. Last case had 3. So far, the only cracked ice is a non-auto LeGarrette Blount. We use some cracked ice and some low-numbered insert autos. Post this up one more time. Still 22 teams left in the next one. Can't hurt to throw it up there. You never know who's looking on. If you're watching on YouTube, thanks for watching, guys. If you're on a laptop, you can always pull up the chat on Breakers TV and pop it out and still watch the video on YouTube. There's a little bit of a longer lag on YouTube there. Legendary Contenders, Calvin Johnson. I know a lot of you that watch on YouTube are watching from a tablet or phone there. Dalvin Cook, Rookie of the Year contender. Round number, Shaheen and Everett. Legendary contender, Michael Vick. Rookie of the Year contender, Christian McCaffrey. And another one for the Cardinals. Rookie ticket, Chad Williams. Jersey number inscribed there. Old Chad. Those are owned by Radar 0311, Brother Justin. Kareem Hunt and Deontay Foreman, round numbers. And Gerard Evans, rookie ticket for the Eagles. That's the first Eagle except for LeGarrette Blount. Draft ice. Gerard Davis. They were mysteriously absent last night. We just had Elijah Qualls. I think Gerard Davis makes it a little steamy, huh? MVP contender, Carson Wentz. So it depends on, we're talking about steaming. Sean McCoy. And, oh, there's a nice one. There's a nice one for Matt. Jake Butt, rookie ticket variation for Biggio 57 and them Broncos. Not too shabby. Gerard Davis is a tough pull. I know we've seen it at least once. I've seen him a ton. Rookie of the Year contender Wayne Gallman, and we got our first numbered round numbers. Trent Taylor and Isaiah McKenzie, 74 of 199. That's between the 49ers and Corey, and the Broncos and Matt. So 1, 2, 3, 49ers. 4, 5, 6 Broncos on that one. And it is a 1, so that one's going to the 49ers. Left side there. Quad for the Raiders. Odell Beckham, MVP contender. And there's an insert auto. 33 of 49. Rookie roundup, Jabril Peppers. You're welcome, Kevin. We got the Browns this time. At least one more autograph coming here, and we haven't had an on card yet. Legendary contender Alan Page. There he is. Kenny Galladay, rookie ticket on card for the Lions. This is a split spot. Y'all let me know who to mail it to or whatnot. The big bogey split spot, Big Red and Bogey 79. Rookie ticket. Rookie of the Year contender Joe Mixon. Rookie of the Year contender Marlon Mack. Curtis Samuel and Zay Jones. Round numbers. Feel like we should have one more to make 6 here. Jordan Howard, MVP contender. Seems like an odd one there to me. Philip Rivers, MVP contender, and nope, not ink, but Michael Thomas, playoff ticket. 232 of 249 for the Saints. Oh yeah, it ain't no rush on that. Of course. Just, you know, by Friday. And round numbers Davis Webb and CJ Beathard. Box number 7. Alright, so we got most of our secondary guys out of the way. We got Jake Butt, we got TJ Watt, got Kenny Galladay, we got John Ross III. Let's go ahead and get some of our top tier guys, go along with it. Okay, start making sense here. Getting a little better. Last couple. Alright, let's see what we got. Rookie of the Year contender, CJ Beathard. Round numbers, Galladay and Cup. And Artavis Scott. Playoff ticket, 33 of 99 for Ramo, Ray, and the Chargers. Artavis Scott. First autograph in box 7. Legendary contender Emmitt Smith. Rookie of the Year contender Pat Mahomes. Antonio Brown, MVP contender. And Taco Charlton, rookie ticket for the Cowboys. Hey, Taco! You know, we just put CH for his last name. We gotta spell out that taco where you can read it there. MVP contender Big Ben. Rookie of the Year contender Leonard Fournette. Team Quad Stillers. And Matthew Days out of NC State for the Brownies. Rookie ticket. MVP contender Tom Brady. Legendary contender Mike Vick. Rookie of the Year contender McCaffrey. And there he is. Boy, he's been elusive. I think this is only the third one we've seen of him. Rookie ticket, Cooper Kupp. I guess I'll say it like that. He's not that elusive. We've had him in 3 out of 6 cases, huh? Very nice. Cooper Kupp for the Rams. Going to Shane. Well, there he is, man. It's a nice one. 4 autographs so far. That's an on card, so at least one more here coming. Excuse me. Contenders dust getting to me. I feel like I need to sneeze. Kareem Hunt and Deontay Foreman round numbers. Legendary contender Calvin Johnson. Rookie of the Year contender Dalvin Cook. And for the Jets, Josh McCown. 95 of 99 championship ticket. The guy was truly brokenhearted the way his season ended. Carson Wentz, MVP contender. Round numbers Cook and Mixon. Kamara, Rookie of the Year contender. And Kyle Slaughter, rookie ticket for the Vikings. See there, he's in a Broncos uniform, but going to the Vikings. Signed by them last. Before the cards were made anyway. And Patriots quad. Now we still got a couple of big boys hiding in these last 5. Yeah, the ice ain't raining down nearly like it was yesterday. We hit the right 2 big boys here, though, along with all the other nice stuff we had to go along with it. You forget all about that ice storm. Shoot, fellas, let's go ahead and chip away and make some moves on that next one. One of these nights, I'm going to hop on. We're going to have it rolling. We're going to bust 2 again. It's actually 22 teams left there. I forgot to change that. We're down to 22 already. And we went live today with 19 teams left. I believe it was. It's that last 9 or so that seems to be the toughest to fill. Y'all join me. I'm live every Monday through Thursday at 7 o'clock Eastern. Sometimes I may be a little early, sometimes a few minutes after, but we used to go live a lot at 4 p.m. Just don't get as many people show up till a little later now. Sometimes I will be live on Fridays and Saturdays too, but since we have the wild cards this Saturday, and I'd rather go ahead and get y'all stuff shipped out Saturday as opposed to Monday. I'm going to take Friday to ship. If we did have enough interest and had it moving, I wouldn't mind being on Friday to break a case. But it probably would take me till Monday to get everybody's stuff out if we did that. Just saying. It's the only caveat there. Box number 8. See what we got. This will put us 2/3 of the way through the case. And good luck, everybody. Packers quad. Legendary contender Lance Allworth. Gerard Davis. This is a different version than the one we had earlier. It was a rookie ticket variation, I believe. This one is the championship ticket. 23 of only 25. No one for that. Split team there. I totally agree. It's about that time. John Ross, Rookie of the Year contender. Adams and Hooker, round numbers. Legendary contender Chris Dolman. And another Chad Williams, a different version though. Third different Cardinals hit. 6 of 49, playoff ticket. Jersey number inscribed. Chad Williams, rookie wide receiver for the Cardinals. Rookie of the Year contender Evan Ingram. MVP contender Jameis Winston. MVP contender Derek Carr. And Adam Shaheen, rookie ticket for the Bears. Thank you, Mark, for grabbing a team in the next break, buddy. I appreciate it. Go out on a limb and say it's probably the Jets again. Total guess. Switzer and Chesson round numbers. Rookie of the Year contender Zay Jones. Team quad for the Bucks. And there's a nice one. Marlon Mack for the Colts. God, we're getting all these like second tier guys. More than we normally get. Rookie ticket variation, Marlon Mack. We just missing the big names. Other than like Mike Williams and Corey Davis, I can't even think of any of the. I guess we hadn't had Joe Mixon yet either. We pulled most of the other guys. James Conner we hadn't had. Le'Veon Bell, MVP contender. Zay Jones, Rookie of the Year contender, 82 of 99. We have already had 4 autographs in box 8. We should have one more here. Rookie of the Year contender, Curtis Samuel. Fournette and McCaffrey, round numbers. And no ink. Dak Prescott, 20 of 99, championship ticket for the Cowboys. Legendary contender Drew Pearson. MVP contender J.J. Watt. Samaje Perine and Wayne Gallman. And they're going to give us 150 points as our 5th hit. Those bastards. Excuse me. And Corey Davis, Rookie of the Year contender. So we got a 250 and a 150 now, and I think that puts us back evens where we, if the other 4 had 5 autographs, we'd have 60 autos, but maybe it's 61. We did have some bonus ones there. It had 6 autos earlier. Only 4 in the points in that one. The on card was Marlon Mack, rookie variation. That actually wasn't a bad box. We had the championship ticket to 25, a playoff ticket to 49, Adam Shaheen and Marlon Mack. It was a decent box, except for the points. Not terrible. Thank y'all for sticking with me tonight. I know it's starting to creep up on bedtimes for the East Coasters, or maybe even a little past. Keep this plugged up in the room. Everybody feels froggy. I'll go straight into sorting and shipping process tomorrow after that one breaks. Cowboys quad. And Devion Smith rookie ticket for the Dolphins. I believe that all the cheap teams have hit now except for the Raiders that I have. That's the second one for the Dolphins. We had Cardinals, we had Ravens, we had Jets. I think that just leaves the Raiders. Legendary contender Jason Tatum. Deshaun Watson, Rookie of the Year contender. Donald Pumphrey and Tariq Cohen. Round numbers. There he is. Osland is a break, son. 23 of 49. On card. Draft class autograph. Leonard Fournette. First round, fourth pick overall, it says. Let's see. Leo Inc. Just got him a variation rookie ticket the other day. There's another one to go along with it. Very nice. Case is shaping up, fellas. Get another big name here. It's been a pretty decent case. Still got 3.5 boxes to go. 21 of 199. We had him earlier. MVP contender Carson Wentz. Legendary contender Randy Moss. Rookie of the Year contender TJ Watt. MVP contender Matt Stafford. Playoff ticket 204 of 249 Carlos Hyde for the 49ers. Marcus Mariota, MVP contender. Davis and Williams, round numbers. Cam Newton, MVP contender. And Rookie of the Year contender, Joe Williams. 187 of 199 on card. for the 49ers. Looking kind of crazy there, hunkered down. So that's 3 autographs. I've already peeked another one coming here. Rookie of the Year contender Jamal Adams, Brian Hill, and TJ Logan round numbers. Jim Kelly, legendary contender. And Malachi Dupree, rookie roundup. 141 of 199. So 3 insert autos in a row. So that one is going to the Bills, even though he's in a Packers uniform in the picture. You can see Bills logo on the card there. We should have one more hiding here. Rookie of the Year contender Peppers. Zeke MVP contender. Drew Brees MVP contender. And this is going to be, oh, it is ink. Veteran ticket, Terrell Pryor Sr. Jersey number inscribed kind of there. Supposed to be ones, I guess. For them Redskins. Redskins demolished last night's case with the 101 Super Bowl ticket, Robert Kelly. And Samaje Perine 10. That was one of those teams that David picked up there toward the end, I believe, wasn't it? Nope, the Redskins went in the special to Ramo. Jabril Peppers and TJ Watt, round numbers. And Deshaun Kaiser, Rookie of the Year contender. That was a little odd. That one was a little odd. That ticket, 3 insert autos, and a Devion Smith. Alrighty then. Tell you what, boy. Thanks for jumping in. Old Outlander's a break, son. Keeping them contenders flowing. Number 7 of 25 in the store now. Let's get it. I've got a buddy of mine trying to convince me I should do like a 5-case break. Just don't see the guys that we have hanging out on a regular basis going along with that. Especially when you have, teams that are $120. You're talking about a $600 buy-in for one team. I think we'll keep on chugging along. One pick your team at a time. Knock them down. Set them up, knock them down. Always work just fine for us. Catch flack from some people every now and then for being so stubborn. Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It always gets us by. Alright. See, we got in box number 10, fellas. Let's get it. Rookie of the Year contender, Tariq Cohen. Noticed a couple of my fellow breakers posting the Let's Get It thing all the time. I get a chuckle out of that. How we kind of take things off each other. Rookie ticket, Bernard Reedy for the Bucks. Hell yeah. Bernard Reedy. Who the hell is Bernard Reedy? Wide receiver out of Petersburg, Florida. Russell Wilson, MVP contender. J.J. Watt, MVP contender. Samaje Perine and Wayne Gallman, round numbers. And championship ticket, 43 of 49, Elijah Qualls for the Eagles. I'll show you here, Matt. I'll do a little quick recap of that last box since you missed it. Ain't no problem. Appreciate you jumping in the brakes, buddy. So, yeah, the 3 insert autos. We had Terrell Pryor Sr. on card, vet ticket. Malachi Dupree to 199, rookie roundup, rookie of the year contender to 199. Joe Williams on card, draft class to 49 on card. Leonard Fournette and Davion Smith. Rookie ticket. It's the only, not unusual one there. Corey Davis, rookie of the year contender. It's a strange box. Packers quad. Legendary contender Lance Allworth. And Nazir Jones rookie ticket for Spiko and Kelly and the Seahawks. Yep, nice Fournette. That one's for Leo Inc. Pulled in the rookie ticket variation the other night. He's on that Fournette train. So 3 autographs in box 10 so far. No on card yet. 103 of 199. Rookie of the year contender Jamal Adams for the Jets, and John Ross, base rookie of the year contender on the back of that. Jamal Adams and Malik Hooker, round numbers. Legendary contender Chris Dolman. And Austin Carr, wide receiver, was with the Patriots. Signed by the Saints on 9/3. Not the Saint we're looking for. I think we've only seen that one like once or twice there. So we should have an on card left in the stack. Rookie of the year contender Odell. MVP contender Jameis Winston. MVP contender Derek Carr. And there he is. How about a Watson to go with the Fournette? Rookie ticket variation, Deshaun Watson. I remember Robert R. Throne grabbed him in this one. He used to break with me quite a bit back in the day. See him making the rounds these days. Rookie ticket variation on card, Deshaun Watson. Congrats, buddy. Woo! Oslander's break, son. Know about that Deshaun Watson variation ticket. Yeah, that's a good one now. See if maybe they gave us a bonus auto. Switzer and Chesson round numbers. Zay Jones, rookie of the year contender. Team quad for the Bucks. And cracked ice, Amari Cooper, 7/25. I actually took the Raiders since they were the last team available and nobody seemed to want them. I think this guy's good. Just pulled that one. That guy's not too bad either. We had a Super Bowl ticket last night. It was a bet ticket of Robert Kelly. Le'Veon Bell, MVP contender and Rookie of the Year contender. Curtis Samuel. 2 boxes left. Let's see what number 11 holds for us here. The horizontal ones are the variation. Oh, Corey beat me to that. So with all the second run guys we had, will go along with it. Damn nice one. We are a little slack on the cracked ice compared to last night's. We did have 2 non-autos. I see a decent cracked ice auto here that ended up. I won't lie, I was a little concerned there for a while the way this one started out. Still turned out to be a pretty nice break. So no black hay shit in here. And 6 nice ones. 2 that were extremely good. Right on, Corey. Appreciate you, buddy. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thought tonight might be Lynn time night. Thanks for coming through. Oh, I got you up past your bedtime here. We'll do it again tomorrow. See if we can get it done a little earlier tomorrow. It's such a long break. Don't forget that, guys, we do have 150 points and 250 so far to random off after the break. And we'll do a full autograph recap. Video will be up on YouTube later. If you don't subscribe to the YouTube channel, please do. If you're not on our Facebook group, Instagram, and Twitter, please subscribe, follow, like, join, etc. All those links are down below the video on breakers. And the link for the store as well, if you want to grab teams in tomorrow's case. The link for the store is also over on YouTube if you're watching on YouTube. Legendary Contender Jim Otto. We had one of his numbered to 5 a couple of cases ago, autograph-wise. Kareem Hunt. And a second rookie ticket, Nazir Jones for the Seahawks. It's like the cornerback that Kelly's chasing may be a tough pull. It sells very well. That would make sense. Why? Sidney Jones and Mr. King there, round numbers. Mixon, Rookie of the Year contender. Jordan Howard, MVP contender. And Hassan Reddick. I believe we had the same card earlier, if I'm not mistaken, pretty early on. I believe that is the 4th hit for the $19 Cardinals, which I think are still available in the next case. Every single cheap team has hit now with the Raiders hitting cracked ice. All those $19 and $24 teams do get cards. Nobody will walk away from Contenders with absolutely nothing. MVP contender, Phillip Rivers. Round numbers, Davis Webb and C.J. Beathard. Rookie of the Year contender, Kenny Galladay. Oh, Lord. Doubling up on the Bernard Reedy rookie tickets. That one for the Bucks. Panthers quad. There's a nice one. Rookie ticket, Evan Ingram. There you go, David. I've seen him once or twice. He's about every other case, every 3rd case, it looks like. Evan Ingram. Got a little streaky on the one part of the autograph there. rookie ticket for the Giants. Rookie of the Year contender, Mike Williams. Quad for the Titans. Julio Jones, MVP contender. Playoff ticket, 235 of 249. Excuse me. Dangerous for the Seahawks. One of 4 starting quarterbacks this season are former NC State Wolfpack alumni. O.J. Howard, Rookie of the Year contender. Legendary contender, Steve Young. Samaje Perine, Rookie of the Year contender. And Matthew Day, speaking of NC State, another alumni. Not nearly as good as those other guys we were just talking about. And that is the 5th autograph this box, so I'll probably wrap this one up. Still 1 box to go. Kirk Cousins, MVP contender. Ellie Mae Manning, MVP contender. If I haven't pulled you something that you like, I hope it's coming in the next box for you guys. Carlos Henderson and Taywan Taylor. Thanks to everybody, as always, for joining the breaks. Very appreciative. Help keep the train rolling. Good to see some of you guys I haven't seen in a while back around. We are running breaks year-round. Always full team, pick your team case break, football breaks. Every now and then we'll sprinkle in some random divisionals or random serial numbers, depending on the product. If you ever have any requests for boxes or personal cases, let me know a little in advance and we'll make it happen. Tell a friend or 10 to spread the word. Sometimes it may take us a little while to get one filled up. We always fill them. Just a matter of time. Don't forget, you guys can always go through the Facebook group, see what's going on, or just save the store link there, and the store's always loaded up with something. Majority of the time, I will keep a Contenders filling non-stop in the store until they're gone. After the case that is in there now, it's down to 21 teams. I will line another case. That one is probably going to go Monday. That's the game plan. So I can do y'all shipping Friday, get them out Saturday morning. Same bat time, same bat channel, around 7 o'clock Eastern tomorrow. Be live again. Hopefully we have that number cut down a little bit more. And we'll line up some Ace Boogie Wilson specials and whatnot. Get some cheaper options. Jump in. Teams as cheap as $19. One of these breaks, 2-hour break, pretty much. Get a little bit more of your money's worth there. Let's see what we got in our last box, and we'll randomize our points off here. Panthers quad, legendary contender Jim Otto, Steve Young, legendary contender, Samaje Perine, rookie of the year contender, Webb and Bethard, round numbers, Galladay, rookie of the year contender, and Chris Carson, Rookie ticket for Kelly and the Seahawks, the first one in box 12. Cracked ice autograph to end it would be nice. We had one other case I think we had about the same as this. I think it was one autograph and one non-auto cracked ice. All it was. We only had two. Maybe there was two non-autos. Kareem Hunt, Rookie of the Year contender. Well, last night sure had a bunch there. How about a second Kenny Galladay for that split spot? Playoff ticket, 41 of 49. Playoff ticket variation on card Kenny Galladay. A little weak on the bottom left corner there. It's about the streakiest I've seen his auto too there. Galladay was coming on strong there at one point in the season. Was having some really good games. Not a bad one at all there. Sidney Jones and Kevin King. Marco Murray playoff ticket. 104 of 249. Kirk Cousins MVP contender. Rookie of the Year contender Marlon Mack. Samuel and Zay Jones. And Tom Brady, 93 of 99 MVP contender. That's probably a $10 bill there. Another cheap team, $19 Patriots. Every cheap team did hit an autograph in this one except the Raiders. And they hit cracked ice. Joe Mixon, Rookie of the Year contender. Jordan Howard, MVP contender. And there's one of the better Ravens hits. Marlon Humphrey, 39 of 49. Playoff ticket. Marlon Humphrey. Wayne Gallman, Rookie of the Year contender. Team Quad Raiders. Josh Malone, not a bad one there. He had several touchdowns this year. Rookie ticket for the Bengals. This boy Bob, Bowling Bob, bought them the other day, specifically chasing him. Got that same card. Odell Beckham, MVP contender. Wow. Wow. Well, there we go. Capping it off. 11 of 25. Rookie ticket, Josh Malone. That possibly be a hold right there. I'm not sure how much this stuff is selling for. Another nice one for David, scooping up those teams that were left toward the end. I know I saw him score like 3 touchdowns this season. Yep. Thought we had a back-to-back rookie ticket, and it was a rookie ticket cracked ice with the rookie ticket. Pretty card. 11 of 25. Legendary contender Alan Page. And that is going to be all she wrote. MVP contender Phillip Rivers. So we'll do a recap here in just a minute. No particular order. Put our non-auto cracked ice on there. Do a random right quick. Only random we had to run. 250 goes to the first place after the random. 150 to second. We are down to 21 teams in the next case for tomorrow. Let's go ahead and get some teams taken in that, please. Come join me tomorrow. We'll do it all over again. Let's go into screen share mode here. I was finally able to get random.org to work on a on Google Chrome here. We're going 4 times. After 4 times, 250 goes to first place, 150 to the second. And you can see there we got all 32 teams in. Double check my number here. I forgot that quick. We're going 4 times. 3. And you see we're going 3 times. Fourth and final. 250 goes to the Bears. 150 goes to the Vikings. Do a recap right quick. If I miss any of you guys leaving the room, I appreciate y'all hanging out, jumping in this one. See you guys tomorrow. So our 2 non-auto cracked dice were Amari Cooper and LeGarrette Blount. Raiders and Eagles there. And we just had that Josh Malone rookie ticket cracked dice. Autograph-wise for the Bengals. That one was 11 of 25. Hard to really capture that one on camera, so damn shiny, reflecting every which way. Right before that, we had the rookie ticket of Josh Malone. Playoff ticket 39 of 49 for the Ravens, Marlon Humphrey. Variation playoff ticket 41 of 49, Kenny Galladay on card for the Lions. Rookie ticket Chris Carson for the Seahawks. Rookie ticket Matthew Days out of NC State for the Browns. Evan Ingram on card rookie ticket for the Giants. Nard Reedy rookie ticket for the Bucks. Rookie ticket variation Hassan Reddick for the Cardinals. Nazir Jones rookie ticket for the Seahawks. Variation rookie ticket on card Deshaun Watson for the Texans. Austin Carr rookie ticket for the Saints. He's in a Patriots uniform there, but going to the Saints. Another Nazir Jones rookie ticket for the Seahawks. Championship ticket Elijah Qualls, 43 of 49 for the Eagles. Another Bernard Reedy rookie ticket for the Bucks. On card veteran ticket Terrell Pryor Sr. for the Redskins. Malachi Dupree. That one is 141 of 199 round numbers. Going to the Bills. On card Joe Williams. 187 of 199 rookie of the year contender for the 49ers. First round draft pick, 4th overall, 23 of 49 on card draft class autograph, Leonard Fournette, the Jaguars. Davion Smith rookie ticket for the Dolphins. Rookie ticket variation on card Marlon Mack for the Colts. Adam Shaheen rookie ticket for the Bears. Playoff ticket Chad Williams, that one is 6 of 49, jersey number inscribed for the Cardinals. Gerard Davis championship ticket 23 of 25 for the Lions. Kyle Slaughter rookie ticket for the Vikings. On card rookie ticket Cooper Kupp for the Rams. Second, Matthew Days for the Browns rookie ticket. Rookie ticket Taco Charlton for the Cowboys. Artavis Scott playoff ticket 33 of 99 for the Chargers. Kenny Galladay rookie ticket on card. Jabril Peppers 33 of 49 rookie roundup for the Browns. Jake Butt rookie ticket variation for the Broncos. Rod Evans rookie ticket for the Eagles. Chad Williams rookie ticket for the Cardinals. On card rookie ticket variation Amar Darbo for the Seahawks. Duke Riley rookie ticket for the Falcons. Curtis Samuel on card rookie ticket for the Panthers. Veteran ticket Dan Bailey. Kicker autograph there, pretty cool. On card for the Cowboys. Raheem Mostert rookie ticket for the 49ers. Championship ticket 42 of 49, Chris Wormley for the Ravens. Tre'Davious White, rookie ticket for the Bills. Josh Reynolds, on-card rookie ticket for the Rams. Cooper Rush with his college jersey number inscribed there, 9 of 99 for the Cowboys. Matt Milano for the Bills rookie ticket. DeMonte Casey. Had not seen that one before. Rookie ticket for the Falcons. TJ Watt redemption for a rookie ticket for the Steelers. 22 of 25. Joe Williams championship ticket on card for the 49ers. Jacob Hollister rookie ticket for the Patriots. Isaiah McKenzie rookie ticket for the Broncos. Jordan Willis rookie ticket for the Bengals. Jamal Agnew rookie ticket variation for the Lions. On card rookie ticket variation. Ardarius Stewart for the Jets. Devon Godchalks rookie ticket for the Dolphins. Wayne Gallman rookie ticket. That'll be on card for the Giants. Jordan Leggett rookie ticket variation for the Jets. Chris Wormley rookie ticket for the Ravens. Another Jacob Hollister rookie ticket for the Patriots. Adoree Jackson rookie ticket for the Titans. Championship ticket 49 of 49. Geronimo Allison for the Packers. Rookie ticket Hassan Reddick variation for the Cardinals. On card John Ross rookie ticket for the Bengals. And Matt Breida rookie ticket for the 49ers. I'm going to go ahead and stop the video, y'all. This will be uploaded shortly. Oslin is break, son. You go.